Alright boys, welcome back. What is going on today, guys? Today I am just going on a ride, and I'm doing it 2-up again because my wife wants to ride. So I'm hoping this camera angle on my helmet is good. If not, I'll have to get a longer adapter for my helmet mount, I guess. But I'm just gonna ride over to the lake here by my house. It'll probably get dark soon, but I just wanted to do a quick video, talk to you guys, and see how everybody's doing. So let's go ahead and get on the road. So one thing I wanted to talk about was, some people asked me if they should get a Honda Transalp as a beginner, and let me close my visor. I'm not sure I would, simply because it is a tall bike. I think you should get a smaller bike, like similar to what I did. I got a Rebel 500, and I eventually upgraded to the Transalp, coming from a Rebel 500. So I did it that way. But if I would have went straight to the Transalp, honestly, I'd have probably been intimidated and a little worried, because it is a tall bike. It's I'm 6 foot tall, and it's a little bit too tall for me. Well, not too tall, but it's a little tall for me. You're sitting as high as cars, basically. So would it be a good beginner bike? I don't think so. Could you ride one as a beginner? Sure. But with it being tall, having a decent amount of power, I think that if you got it as a beginner, you would be a little bit intimidated. So I wouldn't suggest that. Now the question is, sidetracked, but now the question is, do I want to head to the lake? Because it's probably going to be dark soon. But it's so hot, I can't ride during the day. So this is when I have to choose to ride. So who knows? Maybe we just do it. I got the fog lights anyways. But back to what I was talking about. Do I think you should buy a Transalp as a beginner? Short answer, no. Long answer, you could pull it off. It's gonna be, you're gonna have a lot of getting used to. Like, even when I rode my Rebel for like a year and a half, I can't remember how long it was, but so I rode it for like a year and a half, and then I made the switch because I realized I wanted an adventure bike. Switched to the Transalp because ultimately the adventure bike I want is something that will be really good on the roads. I'm not super into super off-roading, but I do like camping, so going down back roads and stuff like that is important to me. Being able to hit like some basic trails. I'm not wanting to do some single track to where my butt's puckering the whole time. I don't like that. So basic gravel roads, maybe some basic dirt roads is fine. So the Transalp fit my needs perfectly. Everybody's different, so you might need something out of the bike and I might need something else, and that's totally fine. That's why there's 50 different bike companies, because everybody wants a different experience and everybody has different needs that they need met. So coming like as your first bike, do I think the Transalp is a good bike? No. Do I love the Transalp? Absolutely. I think it's a great bike. It's everything I wanted out of it. Basically, it does everything I need it to do. It's extremely good on the highway, and I love it. So with that being said, we'll talk about some of my experiences I've had with the Transalp. After this is not my 5,500 mile review, but I'll tell you some of the stuff I had. So gas mileage wise, usually when I go back home, I go to my family's. They live a decent amount out of town, so I ride quite a bit of ways to get there, and gas mileage wise, I usually get around 45, but that's with me doing I'm doing well above this, not above the speed limit, but I'm doing well above 65, 70 miles an hour, because I usually take the interstate to get there a little bit faster. So doing 75 basically the whole way, I usually get around 43 to 45 miles a gallon, usually around 215 miles to the tank if I really pushed it, which I don't, because fuel anxiety is a big thing for me. Like I stress about it. When I first got the bike, I knew the bike could do 200 miles. I knew it could. So I knew it could at least do 180. And my hometown is roughly, I think, 150-ish from the city where I live. So I knew I could make it all the way there and have miles to spare. Not trying to rhyme there. God, stop. But yeah, so I knew it could make it. I knew it could make it to my hometown. But the thing in the back of my head is, I'm like, I'm not gonna run out of gas, because it'll give you got bars on your fuel gauge. It shows you bars, like you guys can probably see it on my dash, and it would get down to like 1, and I could still go like probably 50 or 60 more miles at least, and it'd be at 1. And of course, in the back of my head, I'm like, am I gonna run out of gas? Oh my God, am I gonna run out of gas? I didn't want to run out of gas. So that was always there. Fun fact, it's fine. It does do around 200 miles. So that's not a big deal. But yeah, so I get like 200 miles to the tank. It is very comfortable. For me, I've sat on a lot of cruisers. I owned you can call it, I mean, it's a cruiser technically. I owned a Rebel 500, which is a cruiser. I've rode a Chieftain from Indian. I've rode a Scout Bobber from Indian. I've rode a Scout 101. I've rode all the Indians basically. I've sat on Street Glides. I've sat on Lowrider STs. And for me, being 6 foot, I'll be honest with you, this bike is 5-10 times more comfortable for me because of the foot position and stuff like that. Though I feel like on those bikes, my legs were kind of pushed up and my knees were above the tank, which it honestly wasn't comfortable for me. So I didn't really like it very much. But with this bike, my knees are at a relaxed position. Your feet are at 90 degrees. I think 90 mid controls is what it is. I don't really know the degrees, sorry. But with this bike, it's just so much more comfortable for me, and it just fits more. It fits more comfortable for me. I rode the Chieftain, and the Chieftain ride's really good. I will say that it's very comfortable. But then when I'm done with the demo days, I go up there and I just do the demo days and hang out and ride the bikes. Then when I get done with the demo days, I immediately am glad to get back on the Transalp, simply because it's way more comfortable to me. I have it set up exactly how I want it to be set up. It's my bike. I love it. So yeah, so that's just how it is. The bike fits me. The adventure bikes fit me so much better. Will I say that them being a little bit too tall does suck sometimes, but it's honestly not too bad. Like, honestly. Yeah, they're a little bit tall. Sorry, I'm opening my visor to scratch my face and it's hot. Some of them are a little bit too tall, but honestly, they're not that bad. Like, the Transalp was a little tall for me when I got it, but I need to buckle that. But after I got used to riding it, now I'm like, I can't imagine not being this tall. Like, it would feel weird. But yeah, so I don't know. It's up to you guys. Can you guys ride a Transalp as a beginner? Yes, you can. Is it going to be a little bit? It's not that I think you can't get a Transalp as a beginner. It's the fact that I don't think a new rider should be intimidated to ride. And I think the Transalp is going to be a little bit intimidating because it does have more power than like your Rebel 500. Has quite a bit more. Like, even when I first test rode the Transalp coming from the 500, it was jumpy. Like when I twisted the throttle, it went. My Rebel It had some power, had enough power to be, it had enough power, but the Transalp has just that extra step of power, which as a beginner and you are not used to riding to begin with, and you're getting on a tall bike and it's jumpy for you and it's a little bit intimidating. It's gonna make you not want to ride. Like, that's just facts. Like, can you do it? Yes, but I would recommend going with something a little bit smaller. But if you want to get an adventure bike, go for it. You can do it. Like, it can be done. You can learn how to ride it. Maybe start on like an NX500 or maybe a Kawasaki KLE, something similar to that, to where it's still tall, but it's not enough power to where it's just going to throw you back. Like, this bike will throw you back. Like, if I jump on it, when I take off and I get to second gear and I jump on it, it does have some throttle. Like, it can go. So for a beginner, I think it is a little bit too much in my opinion, but it can be done. So obviously that's not a full answer, as no, don't get this as a beginner. I just look out for your safety and think, well, if I was a beginner again and I went straight to the Transalp, how would I feel? And I would be a little bit intimidated. I'll say that, because it's tall. It's a tall bike. I'm 6 foot and I still can't flat foot it, which I don't have like really long legs, so that plays into account on the not being able to flat foot it. But even then, would I get it as a beginner? I don't know, maybe, but personally don't think you should, simply because of the height of it and the fact that it has more power than your standard beginner bike. It has enough power where I don't think you can like grow out of it. It's like, even like when I rode the Indian Chieftain, it had a lot of power, but my Transalp felt similarly powered. Like, I can still get up and go just like it. I can still do all the things, but obviously it's a 750 engine. I can't remember what that is, maybe 1700 or I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about the Indians, but I do know that they have some power. So I'll probably end the vlog here pretty soon, since it is getting dark and I don't know how this camera will do at night. I know my 360 is very good at night, but this one I'm not positive on. So, but I just want to do a quick vlog talking about the Transalp, talking about, is it a good beginner bike? Short answer is yes and no. Like, obviously you can learn on it. Is it going to be a little intimidating? I think so. But can you do it? Absolutely can. Will it scare you? Most likely it will. But I'll probably end the video off here. All you returning subscribers, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for returning. And to my new subscribers, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. All of you like, comment, and share at that. But I'm trying to grow the channel. I want to get to 500 subs at least. Relatively soon, obviously I'd like to, but I'd like to continue to grow the channel. I know I've been absent for a few months, but it's just been one of those things, man. Life's been rough for me this year, in my personal life at least. So it's been a year, man. It really has, and mentally I've been struggling a little bit. Not in my own, I guess not in, I don't know. I don't really know how to talk about it, 'cause I don't really like talking about my personal life to a lot of people, especially this channel. But so yeah, I lost someone close to me this year, and it's been really rough for me. It's been the hardest year of my life, and I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. So for that to be the hardest year of my life is crazy, because I've been through a lot, honestly, but it shapes me into who I am, and I am who I am because of the people around me, and my support system is very big, and I'm very thankful for that. And I'll just say I lost somebody in my support system that was one of my best friends in the whole world. I'm not trying to get emotional about it, but it was one of my best friends in the whole world, and Lost him this year, and it's been a very bad year for me. It's been a struggle for me to want to do anything. So I've even slowed down on riding. Obviously, I've got 5,500 miles, so I've slowed down a lot on riding. And yeah, it's been rough, man. But so if you could just keep me in your prayers, just keep praying that everything will work out for everybody. I pray for all you guys, and I'm thankful for you guys. And truly, I've only got 292 subs at the recording of this video, and even having that much honestly means a lot to me. But here we are coming up on the lake. So, but it's a cool little lake. One day I'm gonna come out here, I'll try to film. I need to go around, there's a big lake in Oklahoma City, and you can like ride around the track, and it's really cool. But yeah, it's been a rough year for me, guys, and I'm glad to be posting again, and I feel like it's kind of an outlet to help me kind of grieve in my own little weird way. But thank you guys so much for watching. Genuinely, thank you so much. And if you guys ever need to reach out to me, you can always comment. I will always comment back. If you have questions, comment, like, share, do everything you can to help me grow this channel. Hopefully I will continue to get better at filming and editing and stuff, and let's grow the channel, man. This year I'm going to try to hit it hard. Let's try to if I can get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, that would be a miracle. And God works miracles, so let's see it happen, man. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you stick around this long, thank you. Genuinely, it means the world to me. So as always, until next time, ride safe out there. Peace.